Hi everybody. Today is Sunday, September the 22nd, and I received some information this week that I wanted to share with you and our ongoing study of the end times and keeping up with current modern day fulfillments that are taking place in line with those biblical prophecies. The Jews are preparing right now to build their third temple on the Temple Mount. They've got all the architectural drawings completed. They have the furniture and the utensils for the new temple. They're all now completely reconstructed, and the young priests are being trained to offer sacrifices and to perform the religious duties of the temple once it has been built. On August the 15th, 2019, an article appeared in the publication Breaking Israeli News, and it was entitled Burning of Heifer Takes Place in Preparation for Third Temple. Now, this is not the red heifer that the Jews have been hoping for, because this was a trial run so that they would know how to properly prepare the ashes once the red heifer has been sacrificed and that it is qualified and has been fully obtained. They want to know how many ashes one heifer would produce and how many Jews could be purified with the ashes from one heifer. It's amazing what they have to go through. I'm so glad that because of Jesus, we don't have to do these types of sacrifices. But for them, this is critical and crucial, and it has to be done in order for their sins to be forgiven. So, in the article, it was disclosed that Israel has a red heifer that they hope is going to be qualified by the time it gets to the required age. Now, we talked about this in an earlier lesson, that they do have the red heifer now. It has been born. Matter of fact, that was born on August the 28th, 2018. And according to Rabbi Ariel, the heifer has to be 2 years and 1 day old in order for it to qualify to be a sacrifice for their sins. So that means that the current red heifer that they have will be ready for sacrifice on August the 29th, 2020, which is less than a year away. Now, when you start pulling all these pieces together, Trump would love for his peace agreement to be accepted and to be signed, and all of that to be in place by August or September of 2020, because it sure would play a key part in his running for a second term and in his reelection. An unprecedented peace deal would certainly be a big boost to his campaign. According to the prophecies of the Bible, the coming peace agreement will place the Temple Mount under a sharing arrangement so that the Jews will be able to go ahead and build that temple. This would coincide with the red heifer reaching the proper age that's needed for purifying the Jewish people so they could begin building their long-awaited temple. Now, there's a director of the Temple Institute in Israel. I'm not sure I pronounced his name right, but I think it's Chaim Richman, and they asked him how long would it take in order for them to be able to rebuild the third temple once all the political obstacles have been removed. And he replied that with modern technology, they could rebuild the temple in less than 1 year. The prophecies say that the temple must be completed within the first 3.5 years of the final 7-year agreement. So as you can see, everything would fit perfectly together with that plan. Trump's plan has a very good chance of success, but there is no way that we can guarantee that this is the peace deal that the Bible is prophesying. However, we can't say, maybe we can't say with certainty that it's his plan, but you can see that all the possibilities are lining up, that this very well could be. Why is Israel doing all this preparation? Why are they getting ready? Why are they training the young priest? Why are they, you know, seeing so many of the Jews return home? Over 800,000 of them have returned back home to Israel who had been gone since 1967. So everything is definitely moving in that direction. And what we need to do is we need to be ready to be strong if and when a peace agreement is signed. So just letting you know that Israel is preparing. They know it's coming. They don't know when it's coming, but they feel that sense of urgency within their own spirit, and because of that, they're moving forward. And I read somewhere that they've actually even started, I can't remember if they said it was weekly or monthly sacrifice of a heifer, all I think tied in with this testing of the ashes and how many Jews they could purify with that. But it's something that when you hear that somebody's practicing something, when you practice piano, usually you're practicing for a performance. You're getting ready to show what you can do. If they're practicing for the sacrifices in the temple, they know in their hearts that the temple is going to be rebuilt shortly, and they want to be prepared when that time comes. They don't want to have to wait and go, oh my goodness, we didn't know the temple was going to be built, and we're not ready, we're not prepared, we don't have a heifer, and it's going to be another 2 years and a day before, because we got to find one first. So they're not waiting for that. They are moving forward and getting prepared. And in the same sense that they feel that, we also need to be moving forward and getting prepared. You need to be in the Word. You need to be studying the Scriptures, especially the Scriptures on prophecy, and especially the book of Daniel. My new semester with the Prophecy College is the Daniel commentaries, so we'll be talking a lot about Daniel in the near future. You need to be keeping up to date with what's happening in the news as it relates to prophecy. Look for the correlations. You need to be getting your own heart and your own spirit ready, because in that end time revival, it says, remember, Scripture tells us that they will instruct many and do great exploits. You got to be ready to do that. So, thanks for tuning in, watching all the follow ups. I hope you're getting a blessing out of this, and we'll talk to you again soon. Have a great day.